Hello and welcome to day 13 in the 13 of 21 Dream Big program. Was a bit excitable, wasn't it? But did you notice that? Did you? Good, because that's the essence of today's lesson. When we undertake something, and we've talked about it in the past around the noticing and naming, especially when dealing with nutrition habits, is do you notice and name what you're eating so that you're trying to break a habit, and that could be wanting sugar, for example, like a sweet thing after eating. Well, what we're going to do today is exactly the same thing. Today's most valuable action, and you can look at it on your lesson, is around noticing a situation which frustrated you in the past when you tried to achieve your goal. I want you to then understand why, and you might be able to understand because you're going to investigate around it. Why did it frustrate you? Can you notice and name what the trigger was that caused this frustration? Write it down. Write it down and then say it out loud. Don't be silly. There's nobody else watching. Nobody's here to laugh, because you'll say it out loud and it might sound ridiculous when you say it. So what's an example? If I think, actually, the last time I tried to get an idea off the ground, I really enjoyed understanding what the problem was and building an idea, and then I saw, oh, that's something really exciting over there, I'm going to go over there, and that really frustrated me because I didn't then follow through on what I was trying to do. So for me, I would write down that I was distracted by the next shiny new thing. So I'm telling you, I was distracted by the next shiny new thing. Man, that makes me sound silly, right? And I know that in the past I've had shiny new object syndrome, like, ooh, what's going on over there? So I know that because I noticed it and named it. In fact, I wrote it down. I talked to a good friend and I talked it through, and I now understand why it happens. But do you, in relation to the goal that we're going after over the next however many days, do you know what's frustrated you and why that happened? Because if you know what happened last time, we can then work out a trigger to make sure it doesn't happen again. Sounds simple, right? Well, it is. Life is complicated enough. It's fundamentally really simple, but we make it complicated. So why not understand what causes us to create these complications and then just eradicate them? I know it's slightly simpler and easier said than done, but why not shoot for the moon and hit the stars rather than aim for the ceiling and hit the floor? Cheesy, but true, right? Something to ponder as you complete your MVAs today. And as always, any questions, ask away, but I will see you tomorrow.